All right, did you like to make some extra money for your service-based business with Facebook ads? Let's do a Facebook awareness campaign. I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of one, but I need to give you a couple of disclaimers. First is do not ever do Facebook boosts, okay? A page boost is an absolute wrong way to run a Facebook ad. They do not work. I don't know what they're doing with that, but it doesn't work. Now, two is if you aren't good at creating organic content, like organic reels and organic posts that get engagement, likes, shares, comments, that kind of thing, then you probably aren't good enough at creating content that it would be worth it for you to make a paid ad. But I'm going to give you some examples of some highly engaging content that we've created, and I'm going to show you how we've also taken that and turned it into Facebook awareness campaigns that have generated a lot of leads for chump change. All right, here we go. Okay, so we want to do some Facebook ads, right? We want to get Facebook ads for our service-based business. So here's what you're going to do. Now, like I told you, we don't do a page boost, and that's this. So first thing is you need a fan page or a business page that you've created. So hopefully you've already got that. If you don't, that's a video for another day, another lesson, but hopefully you have a fan page because that is where you run the ads from. So this is one of ours. Now, excuse me if there's noise in the background. This is a regular business day for us. So phone could be ringing. There's phone calls going on in the background. Also have my granddaughter, so if you hear Mickey Mouse Clubhouse going on, that's the granddaughter. Yep, granddaughter here. So, but I want to show you this. This is going to be valuable for entrepreneurs. So my wife Grace and I, we are serial entrepreneurs. We do everything from digital courses to digital marketing to consulting businesses to running a notary agency and insurance, onward and onward and onward. So here's one of them. Here's one of our fan pages, as I like to call them, or business pages. And as you can see, there's posts on here, and it says boost. You could boost a post. You could reach 4,000 more people if I spent $120. Well, there's no way I'm going to spend $120 to only reach 4,000 people. That's ridiculous. But I'm going to show you what we can do, okay, in just a minute. So, but first I want to do, like I said, a little bit of housekeeping with this. So you want to be able to create engaging content before you run a paid ad. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your paid ad on boring material. So how do we create engaging content? Well, I'm going to give you some examples, but let me tell you this. I do have some resources that are available for you. And one of those resources is right here. This is $7. This is how to create your own faceless channels. So it's the faceless YouTube playbook, the Reels playbook, TikTok playbook, and the Instagram marketing blueprint for $7. 3 different books that we created that show you how to create engaging content and basically explode your online presence without paid ads. But you're going to want to have that information before you do run a paid ad, because you're going to want to be able to create premium content. And I should also just disclose that we have several social media accounts. We have several YouTube accounts. Okay, this isn't the only one. We've got stuff where we're selling faceless marketing. We're doing faceless channels. We have channels with like this with long form content. So we've been doing this for a while. We're pretty experienced with it. So I want to show you an example of content before you would go and do this. So if you come over here to our YouTube channel, this one, you'll see here's my shorts and the popular ones. And you can see here's one where Grace did how to notarize legal documents, 38,000 views. So again, that was highly engaging content. Now, one that I'm actually running an ad for right here where it says what happens when you die. This one I'm running an ad for because we know it works. So it's organic reach, 4.7 thousand views. Now, we syndicated this video to other channels. I mean, to Instagram, to TikTok, and to Facebook personal profiles either. And the results have duplicated, meaning that it's the content that is high quality. It's the way it was structured. And that's what I'm showing you how to do in those playbooks. But this video, I will put an actual link to this short in this video so you can watch it and see how it's structured, and you can get an idea of that process. So there's my spiel with that. So let's go into Facebook. So here is an ad that is an active campaign. Is if you can see my little mug there, that's because that is that exact ad. And what we are doing is a campaign called an awareness campaign. So this awareness campaign costs me 2 cents a view. Okay, so far we've only spent $15 and we've reached 2,000 people with 850 people watching the video through. So that is a really good deal. That is way better than a page boost. And if you come over here to the ad metrics, now it does say the quality rankings below average. I'm not sure that's entirely accurate. Sometimes they're a little laggy with this stuff, but it says engagement and conversion above average. So it's telling us that it's a pretty decent ad. And the cost per thousand, CPM means cost per thousand, $6. I'll take that. Okay, so let's go into how you would actually create an ad. So you would go into your business suite or your business manager, and then from there into your ads manager. And how you do that is over here on the left, you're going to see ads, right? And when you click, or no, I'm sorry, right here, ads manager. Ignore that, ads manager. And you're going to go to the campaign. You're going to start at campaign level, okay? Okay, so now that you've seen the awareness campaign that I'm running, let me show you how to create one. You get into Ad Manager from your business suite, and you start at campaign. So you have campaigns, ad sets, and ads. We start at campaign, and we just simply click Create. These are your campaign options. Of course, we're going to do an awareness campaign because if you've never done any ads, this is going to be the very inexpensive. For local service-based businesses, especially if you're kind of an in-demand one, awareness or engagement are probably going to be the way you want to go. Traffic is going to be more or less useless, and leads is usually for higher end stuff like solar sales, life insurance leads. That's where you'd use one of those type of apps or those type of ads. And then sales, these are for conversion campaigns. This is if you're selling like physical or digital products online, is more appropriate for that. So we're going to start here at awareness. And the great thing about this is it also allows Facebook to collect data about your audience. So we're going to hit continue. And you can edit the name of this if you want. It says new awareness campaign. So you can call it whatever you want. And that's up to you. It doesn't matter. Special ad categories. This is usually if you're doing, like, it tells you, like if you're doing like politics or credit or certain financial service products, you have to disclose that. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep Advantage campaign budget off, A/B testing off. You do want to A/B test ads, but I prefer to do them at ad set or at ad level. Just pretty much everybody does it that way. You just kind of make your own A/B test determination. So from here, I would hit next, and I would go. It will move me through to the ad set, which is where we do targeting. So targeting is the ad set. Now, when we get into the ad set, we have a performance goals here, so we can check what we want. So now for this particular ad that I'm running, I'm doing maximum playthroughs. We'll try to show your video to people who will watch the entire video when it's shorter than 15 seconds. For longer videos, we'll show it to people who are likely to watch at least 15 seconds. And then you have maximize 2-second continuous video plays. We'll show this to people who are likely to watch 2 continuous seconds or more. So the videos will have at least 50% of the video pixels on screen. So either one of these would be good ones. If they're willing to watch your video, then they are going to be an engaged person. They're going to be high intent. So that's what I would go with, is maximize playthroughs. And so we're going to click that. And then we're going to obviously select the Facebook page that you want to run the ads on, which I would do this on my legal document when it doesn't matter, since I'm just showing you. We're just going to go with this since I'm just showing you how to create an ad. So cost per result goal. Well, I like to set a daily budget. So that's what we're going to do. So start You start with whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to start at $5, and then when we get into targeting, this is where it gets crazy. Obviously, you want to set location for specific to you. So if you are doing, we'll say something that's an online service, you could do the whole United States. If you are doing your local service bases, which is what we were talking about, this thing will drill it down to counties, cities, you name it. So like I could do Volusia County, where I'm located. And there you go. See, it pulls it up. And it's going to target people in Volusia County. So, so that's useful. So Volusia County area is where it's going to be showing my ad. And if I wanted to have other counties or other cities, I could add those into it as well. Now, this is a audience. So this is a highly debated topic, and this is where you really are going to be testing. So they have their Advantage Plus audience, which is a new feature where Meta just kind of tries to figure out who they're going to show the ad to based on their information, their algorithm, or you can specify it. Now, here's the thing is I've A/B tested this, and sometimes Advantage Plus works better. Sometimes targeting selectively works better. So if you were going to do your own targeting, you would switch to original audience. So for example, that ad that I'm running, the video that I'm running, which is specifically talking about ladybird deeds, which is working very well. We're getting a lot of people calling us, wanting us to do those. I'm going to select my own placement. So what I'm doing is I'm going to filter out people who are of a certain age, their parents with adult children. Okay. So there's some specific things. There are people of retirement age. Those are targeting metrics I'm using for that, because they seem relevant to that particular product. So I'd even filter out the age here. So I could change my age filter. Now this one here, reach more people who are likely to respond to your ads. I'm going to uncheck that because I'm wanting full control of this ad. But again, you could run this ad set, clone the ad set again, and run it with Advantage and see which one performs better, which one's coming in with better engagement, coming in with a cheaper cost, and then just cancel the other ad. That would be the way to do it. So also with placement, you can let Facebook decide where to place it, or you can manually place this ad wherever you want. So now when we hit next from here, it's going to take us to the ad set. That's where you have what's called ad creative. That is, the creative is your ad copy. It's the words and it's the video or the graphic. But in this case, it has to be a video because we're doing an awareness campaign with video watch throughs. So that's where you want to create a very interesting and very, something that touches a nerve or that really engages. You want to create that video that can do that for you. Now you can create them with AI. We've done that before. This one that I'm running right now definitely isn't. So where you put your ad creative is going to be down here. So they have multi-advertiser ads. That's fine. I haven't seen where that messes with anything. Same thing up here. You could name this ad whatever you want. So you could just be like awareness ad, and then dash like this. I could put like if it was my ladybird ad, I could put ladybird ad if I wanted to. So then what we're going to do is our ad creative. So right here is where you would add your video. Now, as if I click this, it's going to go into, because this is connected to my business page, it's going to go into my page and it's going to get assets that I have in there, different videos that we've made that I could click and load. So, so this is where I would get one of those ads. And of course we would take the one that we've already tested organically and we know works well, and we would just click it. So for this page, I'm just going to click any old video, but and load it in here. Now for ad copy, I just use a ChatGPT prompt. So when you put the media in here, it's going to give you suggestions on the format of it based on whether it is whether it is a short or it's a one-to-one. Obviously, if you're doing a reel type video, then you're going to want it, you're going to change the format in here, and it'll suggest it automatically. So you just hit done. And then you got to add your primary text, which is your ad copy. So right in here is where I would paste something. So in this case, I would just go to, you can go to Gemini. You could go to, Gemini is actually really good at writing ads, but so is ChatGPT, and they're both free. Perplexity is another one that I use. So if I went to here, I would just simply prompt it and tell it what I'm doing. I'm creating a Facebook awareness video ad about my legal services, my local legal services. Can you give me compelling ad copy? And you want to kind of tell it like you're a world-class ad copywriter, and it'll spit out something. And I'll show you that. And then from here, all you're really doing is you're publishing it, and then it's going to take you back in that dashboard that I showed you at the very beginning, where you're monitoring it, and you're just going to monitor it and make sure that there's good engagement, the ad's coming in at a good price. And if you're getting calls and you're getting action from it, and you want to let it run. If you don't like what it's doing, you can always just turn the ad off. Okay, so here in Gemini, so let's prompt it real quick. And awareness. Okay, can I spell awareness? Document. Okay, so this is a good prompt, but I'm going to beef it up a little bit. I'm going to say, you assume the role of a world-class copywriter. Okay. And create a Facebook ad copy for an awareness campaign offering document preparation services. All right, so let's just see what its output is. So here's what they give you. Tired of paperwork, hassles, let us do this for you. Tax documents, legal forms. And you could clean this up a little bit, like if this didn't apply to you, or you can reprompt it. So, but then you're just going to go into here. And so for this case, I would just include your call to action, which, call us, learn more. But in this case, it's just a viewable campaign, and your call to action is actually in your video, like I showed you. So we don't really need that in here, okay? So from here, we would just hit publish. And it'll show you over here on this side, it's going to show you a preview of what that ad looks like. This is actually, this video, we actually did this on our legal document, this one with Grace, but then we A/B tested this video here with the one that I created that's more of a reel, and the real one is just, it's performing way better, so that's the one we're running with. But then we hit publish, and then it would take us back to, once it publishes it, it would take us back to our dashboard where we would monitor the results. It's going to take a minute for it to approve the ad. It's probably going to make sure there's no cuss words in it or anything like that, but it's going to publish, and then you just sit back and watch what happens. So that is it. It's a Facebook awareness campaign. Hope you found this useful. Like, subscribe, share, and we'll be coming at you with some more stuff like this.